Hi, I'm Ashley Nichols, and I'm going to read Eloise at Christmastime by Kay Thompson. Once there was this little girl, you know her, I believe. Here's who she is, me, Eloise, and it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas Eve with a blizzard outside and 4 below zero or more, but inside the plaza we're cozy and warm in our rooms on the tippy-top floor. We're Skipperty, who is my turtle, and Weenie, who is my dog, Nanny, my mostly companion, and me, and the blazing Yuletide log. Our face is absolutely aglow. Then it's Dashaway Jingle to hear Nanny say, "Do mind the tree, my dear. I'd rather you didn't come into this closet. I'm hiding the presents in here." You can hear Nanny say, "Oh, Trinkles, my dear, oh, drinkles and sprinkles of fun. It's Christmas, Christmas, Christmas Eve. Oh, my, there's a lot to be done." I agree with her. So I put on my Christmas jingle bells and jingle around or so into this Christmas closet for my halo of mistletoe. While Nanny is filling the stockings, I shout out loud and clear, I must go down to the lobby to spread some Christmas cheer. And Nanny says, "Of course, of course, of course you must, my dear." Then I jingle out to the elevator. All of the cars are full to the brim because of the holiday. God rest ye merry gentlemen, let nothing you dismay. It is rather crowded, and you should see the lobby. You absolutely can't get near it. There are all these people roaming around, filled with the Christmas spirit. I usually wear a star or so, in case there is this package that doesn't know where it's going. Then it's zippity jingle and dash away ping. Hang holly and berries in all the halls, tie tassels on all the thermostats, and write Merry Christmas on all of the walls. I go to as many holiday parties as I possibly can. They are rather festive. Oh, zippity jingle and dash away tingle, to shout out loud and clear, "Oh, come all ye faithful, it's me, Eloise, Nanny dear." You can hear Nanny say, "Put the peppermint sticks over there, with the cookies and fruities. And do, oh do, oh do, get on with all of your Christmas duties." Now, who, in the whole wide world could be sending American beauties? Oh, candy the apples, oh, shell the nuts, oh, crackledy crack, yum, yum. Treacle around the taffy box, oh, yum, gulp, gulp, and yum. Weenie usually helps me, but this year he will not budge, unless he has 2 of peppermint puffs, and 1½ of fudge. I usually have 2 of peppermint puffs and 3 or 4 of fudge. Skipper D dislikes peppermint puffs and won't even smell the fudge. I have to do quite a bit of trimming, for it's Christmas Eve tonight. Trim trinkles and drinkles and squinkles of glass. Trim everything in sight. We hang everything on our Christmas tree, ornaments big and bright, and all of these sparkling icicles and twirling balls of white. I always hang a star on top with angels in between. Here's how many lights we have, 37 and 16. I'm giving the bellboys earmuffs, the waiters baseball socks, Thomas is getting a vest with a bib, room service a music box, and for my friend Vincent the barber, this rather unusual brush, with rather unusual bristles that got caught in the Christmas rush. But wrap it, oh holly, oh Christmas, in tinsel and ribbon and paste, then stick with a sticker and seal with a card to the barber shop, post haste. I'm giving Mr. Harrison Catering a pair of woolen gloves, and a piece of fruitcake from Japan, which he absolutely loves. For the 59th Street doorman, a bottle of Guinness stout to keep him warm on the inside when there's a blizzard on the out. And for that darling carriage horse who stands across the street, a blanket with his initials on it, and a Christmas boiled sweet. I sent a folding Christmas card to the ducks in Central Park. Skipper D thought he had captured a bug, but it was only a Yuletide spark. The special delivery postman arrived at absolutely past 10. It was a zippy bag for my mother's lawyer, so I wrapped it back up again. And got a present for Nanny, for Nanny, for Nanny. But don't tell her. It's a little silver thimble full of frankincense and myrrh. For Weenie, a roast beef bone deluxe. For Skipper D, raisin milk. I'm giving the valet a beehive, of course, made of safety pins and silk. And when my gifts are delivered and wrapped and put under the tree, I have to trim this children's one for Weenie and Skipper D. Sometimes there is so much to do that I get sort of a headache around the sides and partially under it. If anyone remembers, the porter needs suspenders. Give a Christmas stocking at Christmas time, and here's the thing of it. It doesn't matter if it has a hole or not. Put a poinsettia in it, or a nut if that doesn't fit. But you absolutely have to put a present inside of it. Then I must lie down and smell the pine and gaze at the Christmas star, perchance to feel in these tiny pine needles just where my presents are. For when you are a child of 6, it's difficult to know if you deserve a present or not at Christmas time or so. So if no one remembers me and no presents can I find, I'll know I don't deserve them. It doesn't matter. I don't mind. Put a candle in the window, this glistening Christmas light, for a lonely stranger passing by to come in and out of the night. My favorite carol is Trinkles and Drinkles, and Nanny's absolute choice is We Three Kings of Orient Are. She has a rather unusual voice. Whenever we sing, Oh Still the Night, ere low comes o'er, Emily and Weenie and Skipperty shout, Encore, encore, encore! Then we all shout, Bravo! I am rather fond of caroling. Fa-la on every floor, fa-la-la to catering, fa-la from door to door. We sang Noel for 506, Silent Night for 507. We didn't sing for 509 at the request of 511. But ho 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 and jiggledy-ping, we were not dismayed. We skibbled into the exit sign and sang, Oh Trinkles, oh Drinkles, fa-la-la, fa-lo, for Lily the Nightmaid. Skipperty lost a tooth singing Good King Wenceslas, but we found it behind this azalea plant, hiding under this moss. My mother called long distance from the Mediterranean, I believe. We talked for an hour and charged it like we did last Christmas Eve. She was sunburnt on her legs and sent me this absolutely sweet cartwheel hat with these ear puffs on it. I think it looks absolutely darling on me. Emily wasn't feeling well. It's rather sad to mention. Nanny said, Oh, pooh, pooh, pooh. It's Christmas indigestion, but she looked like she had a fever, or so, especially around the face, so I put this Christmas basket out on the flagpole for her, just in case. I usually walk around quite a bit or so, thinking of a way to stay up half the night. Then Nanny stretched and yawned out loud and cheerily inquired, What are we doing up, when we're so tired? Let's jingle to bed. Now there's a girl. Let's have no tears of sorrow. Let's close our eyes and sleep, so we can carry on tomorrow. I always hang a 2-legged Christmas stocking, just in case. Some of us were rather tired. Some of us sort of closed some of our eyes to have this Christmas dream. Some of us steaming hot plum pudding with extra cream. Of reindeers with sunglasses on, ice skating on the stars, with mittens on their antlers, and mufflers made in Mars. And Santa chuckled and said, Dash on to the plaza, my lovely boys. We'll have Christmas punch with Nanny and give Eloise her toys. I thought he looked terribly well. And when we awakened, he'd come and gone, and in all of this midnight and dark, we could see these reindeers zimbering through the trees in Central Park. We could even see his tail light on Santa Claus's sleigh, and Emily had a baby pigeon on absolutely Christmas Day. Of course she named it Raphael, because it was born in this big hotel. Bless you, dear Emily, Nanny then said. Now what time can it possibly be? We said it's absolutely Christmas, and time to sprinkle off to the tree. Of course, she yawned. Of course. Sing Trinkles and follow me. And we did. And we laughed and danced in our Christmas bare feet, ting-ting to the Christmas tree. Then, absolutely, oh, Trinkles and sprinkles of glee. Oh, look, oh, will you look at the presents under the tree. And in all of this Everly Christmas excitement, we could hardly wait to see what Nanny gave Weenie, what Weenie gave Emily, what Nanny gave Emily, what Weenie gave Nanny, what Emily gave Nanny, what Skipperty gave Weenie and Emily and Nanny, what Nanny and Emily and Weenie gave Skipperty, and of course, what they all gave me. And everyone shouted and yelled, oh, and unwrapped this Christmas surprise, and some of us couldn't believe what we saw with some of our Christmas eyes. Weenie was digging as he usually does around this Christmas tree, and under this light to the left of this bough, we found this present for me. And this dear little angel with snow on her head said, What can this possibly be? Then Nanny said, Little Miss Christmas, that one is from me. Oh, Nanny, how darling. What is it? I said. She said, Open it up and see. And there it was, and it sparkled at me. A diamond necklace of trinkles and glue. Oh, Trinkles, I said, Nanny dear, I love you. I absolutely do. Here is who my absolutely best friend in this whole wide world is, Nanny. Then it's up and it's to the telephone go. Hello there, room service dear. Send Christmas breakfast on Christmas trays to these 4 Christmas children up here. And if you like to nibble on something like some Christmas cinnamon trees, simply tell the chef to bake some at once and charge it to me, Eloise. They're absolutely delicious. It's absolutely Christmas, so come to the top floor, please. Come, all of my friends, wherever you are, for a treacle with me, Eloise. Jingle, 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 jingle. Here, jingle there, jingle Christmas everywhere. Oh, I absolutely love Christmas.